Good morning. Welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures on what is becoming a beautiful morning here on the allotment. A little windy, but we have glorious blue skies. Sit back, relax and enjoy today's show. Oh, plastic bowl and beer. I wonder what's happening today. Here I am next to my purple sprouts, and these, bless them, have been constantly under attack from slugs. In fact, this one here is the third. The one in the back, that's about the fourth, I think. And they really are attacking them. I come down at night, I do all the slug watch, but they're still getting to them. And it's time that we started using some defences. So we're going to go to Hannah, and one of your tricks or your methods is to create a slug trap using beer. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to get a hole sunk in, and we'll do that. We'll create a beer trap. So I'll pop across the bench. In fact, why don't you come with me and I'll show you how I'm going to make my own beer trap out of just a simple plastic bottle. I love sitting here. In fact, it reminds me I must sort this out and get some plants in there now, because it's really a good space to go, because it gets sun, you see. The only problem is it gets dried out really quickly, so I might buy some of those granules. However, not here to talk about that today. We're here to talk about plastic bottles, or any container actually, that easily you can cut into, and it provides a good way of making your own slug trap. Now, I'm just using a simple plastic bottle, and what I've done is I've cut some holes in it, and the bottom has to be level all the way around, because what you're going to do, you're going to sink it into the soil right up to the bottom edge of your cuts, because then the slugs can come along and in. Now, what solution do you put into the slug trap to attract the slugs? Now, Hannah from Sheffield, if you remember, has given me lots of tips, and the first one is to use beer. Now, as I've said before, I'm a bit reluctant to use beer because I'd rather drink it rather than the slugs. So I've decided to have an experiment, because I was talking to a fellow allotment holder. Hi Jack, hope you're well, thank you for this. And he makes his own slug attracting solution, because apparently he seems to think the slugs aren't really attracted to the beer, they're attracted to the yeast inside the beer, the smell of the yeast. So he makes his own concoction up with flour, honey or sugar, water, and most importantly, yeast. And it's about a tablespoon of each and 2 cups of water. So I'm going to have a go at making that. Unfortunately, I can't find my yeast, so I need to go off and buy some, and then I can do it later on. And we'll try an experiment. We'll have the beer in one trap, and we'll have the yeast just in another trap, and let's see which one wins. Although they both got yeast in, so maybe they both will do well, because I'm sick and tired of my purple sprouts being eaten. I've popped some somewhere else, so fingers crossed they're doing well rather than the ones down there. It's an area really I've not grown in, so that's probably why when we were using last year all the different slug techniques, that's probably got more slugs in it than anywhere else on the allotment. Interesting, isn't it? Well, I've got my yeast and I made my solution, and it's well, it's like a little creamy paste actually. Obviously 2 cups of water, flour, sugar, and of course more importantly the yeast, and it's a very yeasty smell, but that's what we need to hopefully, fingers crossed, attract the slugs. Now what I've done is I've just used this solution today. I'm going to use the beer on a separate occasion, and then we might combine the both later on as our experiment. So Hannah, thank you for the idea of the beer. Thank you to Jack, of course, for the use of the recipe that he said about the slugs. Once again, thank you very much for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures, and what a changing day we've had here on the allotment. We had blue sunny skies, and now we've got rain clouds, and it's just about starting to rain. So I'll say goodbye for now, and once again, thank you ever so much for watching. Keep subscribing, it's great to have you all on board, and I look forward to seeing more of your photographs very soon. And then we can start having compilations. So cheers for now. Ta-da.